Welcome back. What episode is it?
Episode 8! We're so excited to be back and to be filming and to be in the studio.
Back in the stew, yeah. Okay.
This episode's super fun where we're basically going to combine the two games of Jeopardy and Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader together. So we have basically like a Jeopardy board game, right? But it's filled with Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader questions.
Yeah.
So we're basically going to figure out, are we smarter than a fifth grader today?
Which leads her to the title of this episode called...
Dun, 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 dun,
What is it called?
Dun, 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 dun. See what we did there? Did I sound like the Jeopardy theme song?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
I
we're
think
gonna
I could've done
input
a little bit better, but...
not the American Idol critique. Today's episode is titled "Are the Fairies Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?" Bow.
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, and for today's video, we wanted to add a little twist.
Ooh.
So there's gonna be a winner and a loser today. Okay. I know, and I was telling Heena,
I'm scared.
Me too.
I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
I was telling Heena how nervous I am because, I mean, we're gonna kill it. I know we are. Manifest good things, positive vibes.
We are smarter than a fifth grader. We just have to find out who is smarter than a fifth grader.
But anyways, the loser is gonna have to face a consequence. Let them know what the consequence is.
Guys, it's like it's like anticipation, but literally the loser just buys the winner dinner. Or like a meal, whatever they want. Really.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what do you want to eat? I want this. Alright, here you go.
Comment down below and let us know who you think is gonna win.
Yeah, make your predictions now and choose wisely. We are not off to a good start. Either of us.
It's all fun and games, you know.
Yeah.
Bombastic side eye.
I'm like trying to be so positive.
Yeah, right. Because low-key you're like, nah, we're competitive.
No, because PSA we have to let them know for real.
Yeah. So fairies, to find out who actually starts the game, we're gonna do a classic game of rocks, paper, scissors, shoot. Whoever wins the first time gets to go first.
Okay, so the first.
It's not best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
It's one and done.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and you go and shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I'm nervous! Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Rock. What?
Okay.
You can't be doing that because then you're gonna know all my secrets.
Okay.
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 You should have seen in his face.
I was ready.
I can tell.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Twins.
Where have you been?
Nobody knows me like you.
I'm nervous. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I knew you were gonna replay it, and I knew I should have.
Okay, so caught it live on footage, guys. I won. Thank you. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go light for the first round. Also, it's just me and Heena, okay? So we're gonna be the narrators as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants.
Hi, my name is Sonia. And I'm from New England, and I'm here today to win it all. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Hi, my name is Heena, and I'm from New England, and I'm here to win my big back lunch. So, since Fairy Sonia won rock, paper, scissors, shoot, she gets to go first. So, you can choose from your liking of what column and the value number.
Okay. And sorry to preface, the laptop that we're looking at that has a Jeopardy screen on it is right here. Can I get go for 200?
You sure can. Go for 200 is number considered to be a baker's dozen. Any thoughts?
Okay. I have an answer.
Alright, Fairy Sonia, what is your answer to your question that you chose?
What is 12?
Sonia said, what is 12? Is she correct? 13!
That's wrong.
13! Dun, dun, dun.
That's wrong.
A baker's dozen? A dozen is 12. But what's a baker's dozen?
Don't even play. What would you have answered?
12, 100%. But if that's 200, I'm already cooked. Chat. Chat.
This is some BS.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Because how you can tell me that you put the word bakers in front of it, they get a nice little extra one?
Should we fact check this?
Wow, and the whole time, Fairies, I thought I ate that. 13 is crazy. Just because it says baker's dozen, they want to be extra and put another one in there. Like, wow.
I thought I ate her.
I'm hurt. That's 200. I'm like, I can't even imagine.
Fairy Sonia did not get her answer done correctly, so it is on to the next fairy.
Okay. Heena, it's now your time to make a decision. What category and for what amount are you going to go for?
I'm gonna go for sub for 300.
Okay, sub for 300. Okay, bold choice, bold choice. Sub for 300. The question reads, what is the formula for area? What are you thinking? Any thoughts?
For area. See, I wanna know if it's like length times width. Like, I'm thinking A plus B, like A, B, C. Alright, I have to lock in. I think it's length times width. Please be right. Okay, final answer.
Okay, she has a final answer.
What is length times width?
Okay, you locking in, you feel confident?
Wait, no, wait. So, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna look so dumb.
If I got this question, I'd be
Okay.
Okay, final answer.
No. What is circumference? No, that's the circumference. So, radius? No. Diameter? Now I'm thinking too much. Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm like kind of getting nervous.
I'm literally getting like stage fright right now. I'm nervous. Like, hello? Okay, area. Perimeter. Oh my god, is it the length of all 4 perimeters? That's the area. Oh.
Chat.
Should I use a lifeline, chat? Should I use my call a friend? I believe that I will like to use my first lifeline, which will be to phone a friend. And I'm gonna call Sunny.
Oh my gosh, okay, sorry, I'm the host. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so Fairy Heena has decided to use her lifeline, and her lifeline is to Sunny.
Phone him up. I'm ready. Sunny better friggin' know this. I need your help. Okay, you're my lifeline right now. What is the formula for area?
And you can't cheat either. Like, you can't use.
Shut it! You don't tell them to! Not to! Sorry, what's the formula for area?
But don't cheat.
What's the formula for area, Sunny?
Heena, yes, that's the question. And you better not cheat, Sunny.
Okay, he has 10 seconds. You can count down.
Okay.
I was right. Wait, what is it again?
Area equals length times width.
Okay, final
Wow,
answer.
I used my call my friend on this when I had the
Yeah. Okay, bye.
answer. Love you. I wish I could say I ate that up. I can't even. I second guess myself. See, I told you I was experiencing.
I know,
stage
that was
fright.
kind of crazy. We saw Heena crash out in real
Yeah,
time.
I literally crashed out. Dead ass.
Okay, but
Valid crash out or no?
that Sunny also gave you an answer. Do you agree with him?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your guys' final answer?
What is area equals length times width?
Okay, you ready? And the answer is area equals length times width. Fairy Heena gets 300 points for that question.
Fairy Heena is at 300 and Fairy Sonia is still yet to be on the board. But that's okay. We have plenty of board game left. So, Fairy Sonia, microphone is here now. So, Fairy Sonia, what is your next pick?
I have to get some points on the board, guys. I'm desperate over here. I have 0 to my name. So I'm going to go for something easy.
You hope it's easy.
I'm going to go for video for 100.
Okay, video for 100. Let's see it. First of all, this is not fair. Sonia probably does know this, but
I mean, if I get this wrong, this is going to be embarrassing.
wow. No, I'm kind of mad. If I get this, I'm gonna be wrong. But good thing you got it. Thank God. Okay. Video for 100 is alveoli are located in what organ of the human body?
Guys.
Any thoughts? Any prayers? Any
Okay.
answers?
So, I know this. I'm confident in this answer, so I really hope that it lands. I do want to say for the record, alveoli is where gas exchange happens, okay? In this organ that I'm going to name in question form. What is, or what are, the lungs? I'm so nervous because I really need points, fairies. I'm so down bad.
Okay, let's see the answer.
I'm nervous!
Fairy Sonia is on the board for 100!
That is 100!
Yeah, that's actually scary.
Oh my gosh. Fairy Sonia is on the board and she's so happy. I'm so excited about it. So now on to Fairy Heena. What are you gonna go for?
You know, I think I'm gonna go for something light, but I think I'm still gonna keep it in that 300. So let's do go for 300.
Let's see.
I know that's right.
This is fake. This is cheating. We talked about this question yesterday, but they don't know that. Okay, so go for 300. The question reads, what is another name for a 90-degree angle? Any thoughts?
I'm locking it in right now.
Okay, she's auto-locking.
What is a right angle?
Okay. Fairy Heena said, what is a right angle? Shall we see? For 300, this is BS. What is a right angle? I'm a hater right now. I am a hater. I'm gonna admit. That's really good. That's
Thank you.
2 for 2 right now.
Yeah, but I already did use my lifeline.
I need to remember that I have a lifeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the score is sitting at Fairy Heena 600 and Fairy Sonia 100. Fairy Sonia still has a lot of time to bring it back. She's just gotta go big in these categories.
Go big or go home,
Yeah.
baby. Come on.
Don't be
let me hear it.
scared. Don't be scared. Okay, you got this. Fairy Sonia, what is your next pick?
Okay, I gotta go for something big. I gotta go for something big. I'm looking. I'm gonna go sub for 400.
Okay, see what that question is. Sub for 400 is, how many continents are there?
Oh my god, guys, I feel so stupid. I'm gonna be like embarrassed because I'm in between 2 numbers right now, and you'd be thinking, what the f***,
Just
why
think,
are
you got this. Continents.
I know. I have 7 in my mind right now, but I also have 8. But I feel like 7 is like my go-to number. But I'm like, are there 8? So we have Africa. I know that's a continent. The silence is loud. I hope I don't get this wrong because this is worth 400. Oh,
It is worth 400. Fairies?
Guys, is it 7 or are there 8 continents?
Fairies, help her out. What do you guys say?
7, 8.
7,
I
8.
feel like my gut is telling me 7, but 8 sounds so right now. But I feel like you should listen to your heart. 7? Are there 7 continents? How many continents are there? 7 or are there 8? And I'm gaslighting myself into thinking that there's 7. Now I feel like I'm crashing out, but I can't use a lifeline on this because that's too embarrassing. But then if I get it
Girl,
wrong, that's too embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. I literally used it on my first question. How much time shall we give Fairy Sonia?
7 continents or 8, guys?
8,
7.
7.
Are there 8 continents?
Okay,
I'm gonna go with 7. Okay.
You locking it in?
My final answer is, oh guys, this is gonna be so embarrassing, but at least I'll remember this question for the rest of my life. What is 7?
Say it a little louder.
Oh my god!
Fairy Sonia, you just need to say it a little bit louder for the people in the back.
What is 7? I hope there's 7 continents! I'm gonna click it, I have too much anxiety.
Okay, let's see the answer.
Oh my god, I'm nervous. Yes! Hallelujah, the blood still works!
You know what that reminds me of? Say that yes! That yes? You just hit that yes so hard.
Steve Harvey, are you in this room with us? Let us know. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we revealed the answer, and Fairy Sonia was correct! Okay, now on to the next fairy.
The score stands Fairy Heena at 600 and Fairy Sonia at 500. Okay, so 100-point difference. Woo! The game is getting close. So it's Heena's turn now. What category and what question are you gonna go for?
Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna go for video for 500.
Okay, it's a big hit.
Big hit, I'm scared.
Okay, ready? Video for 500 reads, which blood type is known as a universal recipient? Any thoughts?
I'm thinking like a O.
Okay.
Like a O plus. I mean O positive. O plus?
No,
Hey,
positive
listen,
plus.
Yeah, thank you. Mind your business.
No. No, you're right. Just, synonyms. Okay, so what do you think?
Fairies, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Oh my god, I feel I'm starting to sweat.
I know, low key. What kind of game night?
I think it's O.
Okay, do you want to lock
Because
that
there's
in?
I know B, and then O is like universal. Or like it's AB positive. That's universal. No, AB positive sounds just too specific.
Huh? Huh?
This is literally our
My lifeline is gone. I would have called Rena.
She'd be like answering with the quickest.
Oh my god, I want to go with O positive. Or just, it's like O. Oh my god, I can't even ask you because like, Fairies, I'm crashing out again. Okay. I think I'm gonna lock in.
Okay.
With an answer, and it might be wrong.
Okay, Fairy Heena's gonna lock in, and this is for 500 points, guys. The biggest of the biggest. What's your final answer?
I'm gonna go.
Yo, he was nervous! Don't be nervous, you got this.
What is O positive?
So, Fairies, she locked in. What is O positive? Shall we see what the answer is?
My jaw was to the floor.
The answer is AB.
And I said that.
But you were like, it was.
I said that it sounded stupid.
I feel like people think that it's O because honestly, I probably would have said O too, and I should
Isn't
know
that
this
like
answer.
the most rarest? I think
Oh?
that's, yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. You're right. No, you know what it is?
What?
If you have AB blood, then you can be a recipient for anybody's blood because the other types are A, B, and O. And O is rare.
Okay.
So let's say you have AB blood,
Mhm.
and I'm A. I can give you my blood because you have A and B blood.
Oh.
So that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I hope I'm AB so I can get everybody's blood.
We should all know our blood types.
I
You
don't.
should know your blood types. I don't know what mine is either, but
We'll figure it out actually.
but that question makes so much sense. But anyways, so
Wah, wah.
I was gonna do that. Okay, ready? Womp womp womp. I thought we were gonna do it together.
Oh, we don't do it yet. That's it.
Womp womp.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, ready?
I'm done. I'm over it.
Wah, wah, wah.
So I'm sorry, Fairies. I'm sorry to break it to you, but Fairy Heena answered this question incorrectly. So the 500 points are not hers. On to the next question, and Fairy Sonia is the one answering.
So.
Not MC's beefing.
So, the scoreboard is looking like Fairy Hina is at 600 and Fairy Sonia is at 500. So the score is still the same. Now, Fairy Sonia, it is your turn to decide.
Okay. I'm gonna go for 300.
Okay, let's see the question. Now for 300 is, who was the Filipino historical figure assassinated in an airport?
Is this question make sense to you?
Yeah, so there was a Filipino historical figure
No!
that was
It was-
assassinated at the airport, and
It
you
was
have to
a
guess
joke.
who.
I know. Who assassinated Filipino? Who is you?
What?
We'll let Fairy Sonia ponder for a little bit. It's okay. At least you didn't say O+.
Actually, I don't know any Filipino historical figures, which is really bad. I'm thinking some old guy in the army or like a vet. A Filipino president? I don't know. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use my lifeline.
Okay. Period. Fairy Sonia is gonna use her lifeline.
I'm calling Yuri, but I don't even know what he's doing right now, so let's see. Okay, we're filming right now, but you're my lifeline. We're playing.
Oh yeah. Tell him.
Okay.
Wait, I have to announce it since I'm here.
Okay.
So Yuri, you're Sonia's lifeline and Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And Sonia's question, Sonia, ask your lifeline.
Who was the Filipino historical figure assassinated in an airport?
You lost me at Filipino. Hold on, give me a second. Let me think about it. Oh, Filipino assassinated at an airport?
And he was a historical figure.
I didn't say the name.
Yeah.
Benjino Ninoy Aquino Jr.
Wait, Dada, somebody knew that?
Is that right?
Wait, we don't know. What is that? Only what you're gonna give Sonia. She has to say it.
Yeah, it's Benjino Ninoy Aquino Jr.
So we'll just input Yuri saying that, and you're gonna say what is?
Yeah. Okay, I better be right. This is for 300 points.
Yeah, she's gonna be ahead of me. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Yuri.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, Fairy Sonia, final answer. Locking it in.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. What am I saying?
What is?
I thought you were just gonna. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
What is?
Benjino Ninoy Aquino Jr.
Okay, let's see. What is the for 300?
Thank you to my lifeline.
Sonia has received those 300 points, everybody!
Thank you.
So now we have Fairy Sonia in the lead. She is at 800 and Fairy Heena is still at 600. Fairy Heena needs to catch up. Now.
Okay, on to Fairy Heena. What category are you gonna go for and for how much?
You know, I'm gonna keep it a little light on this side, but you know, lights have been kind of being hard, so it's like, am I smarter than a fifth grader? Anyways, I'm gonna go for 200.
And for 200?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question reads, 3 trailing dots used at the end of a sentence that indicates something has been omitted from quoted text or that a speaker or writer has paused or trailed off in a speech or thought is called what?
Do you know this?
Yeah. So fairies, that was the longest question by far. Okay, that was like a 3-sentence question, but Fairy Heena, do you have any thoughts or any ideas of what this answer could be?
Honestly, guys, no.
It's okay. Pick up the morale. We got this.
I'm gonna get it wrong.
Not the forced clap.
I'm gonna get it wrong because
No.
yeah, I know. ... That's what I call it. It's not called ...
Oh my god, guys, that was so funny.
What's the? See, Sunny would know this too. You know what we should get?
No,
No, deadass. You can fact check me on this, but you get a lifeline for calling a friend, and then there's 2 other ones, but I don't know what they are.
You gotta see, you probably get like a multiple choice,
Yeah,
right?
like
50-50?
Yeah, so I don't know what they are, obviously, but I think we should just make all 3 of them lifelines, so we used 1 each. And we have 2 more lifelines that we can use.
Basically, you just
Now
made me stronger. Yo, Hina was like, I can't answer this question. Let me add another lifeline. Fine, let's cap it at give it 2. I'll compromise. You get another 2. That's it. That's
Okay.
fair.
So, fairies, each of us have 2 lifelines, and it's just phone a friend. So, I already used one, Sonia used one, but I am going to use my second lifeline. Can I call the same person?
Yeah, you want to call Sunny?
Yeah, I'm going to call Sunny.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so Fairy Heena has decided to use her lifeline, and she is going to call Sunny again.
Okay, Sunny, so you know how there's a ... after a sentence? So basically it's the 3 trailing lines that you use.
It's an ellipses.
Thanks, Pookie. Love you.
Bruh!
Love you!
Bye! So, Fairy Heena, what is your final answer?
So I'm going to use what my lifeline said, and Sunny said it's called an ellipses. So I'm going to lock in with what is an ellipses.
Okay, period. What is an ellipses?
Let's see.
Okay, so that added 200 points to Heena's point bank.
The score is now tied at 800 apiece. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So, Fairy Sonia.
It's getting hot in here. It's getting competitive in here.
Fairy Sonia. Your pick.
Guys, I have to get a lead on here. I have to. So, I'm going to go with and for 400.
Okay. See what's behind. True or false? There are 360 degrees in a circle.
I'm going to say yeah because when you do like a full 360, you do a circle. And 180 is half a circle.
Period. Okay, so are you locking it in?
Yeah. I'm going to lock in what is true.
Let's see. Is it?
Watch
what
me
is
be
true?
wrong, and that was like the quickest. I had no crash out, no nothing.
All right. Reveal.
Yay!
It is true! So, Fairy Sonia got that right, putting her at 1,200 points, and Fairy Heena's trailing behind at 800. Next Fairy.
Fairy Heena still has time to catch up, and she's going to with this next question because she's going to get it right.
Thank you.
They reminded me of like the Frosted Flakes tiger.
Oh, they're
Right! Okay, so, Fairy Heena, what question and what category are you going to go for? And how are you feeling, by the way? Update the fairies. How are you feeling?
You know, I'm feeling good. I don't feel that great that my lifelines are all gone and we still have quite a long way to go, but I'm feeling confident in myself.
Good.
There was just some pauses where I was, questioning and doubting, but no more of that,
Go with your gut. Follow your gut.
Yeah. So, with that being said, I'm going to go with the for 500.
Another big hitter. Let's see what's behind. The for 500 reads, what are the 3 forms of matter? Any thoughts? Any initial thoughts, feelings, comments, questions, concerns?
Honestly, Chad, I'm cooked.
No, don't say that!
I'm cooked, Chad! I'm cooked!
Don't say
The
that!
last time I learned about matter, I was like in high school. When have I talked about matter? I'm blanking. Everything is just going out the window. I have stage fright. I have stage fright. You know, like when you know things, but then when you just like put right in front of you, it's just like blank,
Yeah.
like nothing, darkness. Can't see.
Retweet. So matter. They talk us through your thought process.
Okay, so matter.
Now he wants to cry. Yeah, what?
Fairies, my thought process right now is mixed emotions. That's what's going on. There's nothing brewing up here in terms of matter. Matter now, I'm just thinking like
Gray matter.
Huh? Gray matter?
Like, get it?
Okay. So you're trying to give me hints.
No. I'm just saying because you're talking about there's nothing brewing up here, but brain matter.
3 forms of matter. Internal.
Okay.
Oh my god! Okay.
What are the 3 forms of matter? Family matters.
Listen, I'm gonna...
Listen, Linda, not too much on Fairy Heena, okay?
Okay.
I I wouldn't even know how to answer this question either.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I have an answer?
No, but I have something I can say.
Is your answer? Chat, fairies.
Fairies, I'm cooked!
Okay, so Fairy Heena has come to her final answer. So, what's your final answer? This is a 500 big hitter question.
I'm gonna go with.
No, wait me up the mic.
What is fire, water, and earth?
Fire, water, and earth. Locking that in?
Yep.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. He had a little Avatar The Last Airbender moment right there.
Water. Earth. Fire.
And that is okay.
Guys, now that I see it, it makes so much sense.
So the answer for this 500 question is gas, solid, and liquid. He knows close, but not quite.
Okay, not too much on me.
You
guys.
almost had it until you didn't.
I never had it.
Like she said, there was nothing brewing up there.
I don't know why, guys.
No, that was hard. That was a 500 question, 500 point question. That was a heavy hitter. It's okay, fairies.
Okay.
Okay. The board's looking kind of naked.
Now they're getting naked.
Okay.
Bad round for Fairy.
The devastation in her voice.
Unfortunately, Fairy Heena lost that 500 point question. But no worries, there's still plenty of board game left. So, Fairy Sonia, you're standing at 1,200 points. Let's go with the next choice. Why don't we?
I'm gonna go for something, you know, a little easy, a nice little break. But honestly, like what Fairy Heena was saying, the 500s and the 400s aren't matching up with the 100s and the 200s. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the 100 questions are kind of hard, so who knows? But I'm gonna go for a 100. I'm gonna go with like for 100.
Okay, like for 100, you heard it here, fairies. Let's see what it says. How many inches in a foot?
I'm gonna go with what is, I don't know how to use the verbiage is are. What is 12 inches?
Okay, Fairy Sonia said, what is 12 inches? Let us see.
Thank you.
And for 100 points, Fairy Sonia is correct. And we're at 1,300.
Fast round for Fairy Sonia. Quick 100 points. Now back to Fairy Heena. So, Fairy Heena is standing at 800 points right now, but she's gonna make it up right now in this round.
I am.
Yes, she will. Her morale? Okay, Fairy Heena, what are you gonna do? What's your thought process? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go for a big lead?
Guys, I'm trying to get my head back in the game.
Get your head in the game.
Yes, exactly that. I will go for 500.
Okay, another big hitter. Go for 500. Go for 500. Let's see. How many seconds are in 5 minutes? This is giving math. This is giving conversion. This is giving, do you know your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, you're locking in this fast.
Yeah.
Okay, she said I am math.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, Fairy Heena has locked in a final answer.
What is 300 seconds?
Okay, she says there are 300 seconds in 5 minutes. Let's find out. Is she correct? For 500. And Fairy Heena ate that question down. There are indeed 300 seconds and 5 whopping minutes. For 500 points. She did great. You guys?
I'm gagged. I'm gagged and gagged. Honestly, you guys can see which areas of subjects are my expertise.
I hate math.
Love it.
Thank God you got that question because that would have taken me a whole
Love is
5
crazy.
minutes. I'm not even kidding.
But it took her whole 300 seconds. But
So, that was a very exciting round for Fairy Heena. She secured 500 points. Woo woo woo! So, the scores are now tied because of that epic round. So, the scores are Fairy Heena and Fairy Sonia are both at 1,300 points. Woo woo!
And just like that, we're back to basically square one. So, Fairy Sonia, what is your next choice?
I gotta act big. I gotta move big.
You gotta move big for real.
Alright,
Fairy Sonia, did you choose a 500 yet?
I haven't. I'm gonna have to go with the 500, a big hit, a big boomer.
A big boomer.
So I'm gonna go with and for 500.
Okay, what is behind and for 500? The Statue of Liberty was a gift from what country?
But I have a lifeline, right?
Yes, you do have a lifeline.
Okay. I'm trying to think because
Let her think.
I want to say New Jersey, but I feel like that's so wrong. That's like so wrong.
And yes, Fairy Sonia does have one lifeline left. Fairy Heena did use them all.
Okay, but it says country. New Jersey's not a country. Alright, I'm gonna have to use a lifeline.
Are you locking this in?
Yeah.
So, Fairy Sonia has decided to use her lifeline. Fairy Sonia, who are you going to decide to call?
I'm calling my best friend Abby.
Okay, Abby, we are calling you.
Abby. Okay, so we're filming a podcast episode right now, and you're my lifeline. We're playing Jeopardy, but are you smarter than a 5th grader edition?
Okay, what's the question?
Okay, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from what country?
France?
Okay.
I'll give you a minute to know it.
Like 100% certified because this is for 500 points.
I honestly feel like it's France.
Okay.
Okay, so Abby has given you the answer of France. Sonia, are you going to stay with that?
Yes.
Or- Okay.
Yes, I'm locking in what is France.
Okay, let us see. For 500, is Sonia correct? Yes! The answer is indeed France! You are correct for 500 whopping points!
So happy right now, so excited.
500 added, putting Fairy Sonia at 1,800 and Fairy Heena at 1,300.
On to the next round, guys, and the board is looking more and more naked as we progress. Fairy Heena, what's your next move gonna be?
Well, since I don't have any 500s left, I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'll go for 400.
Go for 400 reads. The number of hours in 3 days. Looks like Fairy Heena's confident. She locked in pretty fast. Do you have a final answer?
I do. I'm gonna go with, and locking it in, what is 72 hours?
Okay, what is 72 hours? Shall we see if Heena's right? 72! 400 points added for Fairy Heena onto the board. The current standing is, after that round, Fairy Heena at 1,700 and Fairy Sonia at 1,800.
Yay.
The game is close. Let's see what happens next.
Okay, fairies, let's see what Fairy Sonia is gonna choose next.
I'm gonna go with another 500 back to back. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna go with sub for 500.
Sub for 500 reads, what's the main character in a story called? Any thoughts?
I know that there are a protagonist and an antagonist, and the protagonist is a good person, the antagonist is the bad person.
Okay.
But I'm like, does protagonist also mean main character? Question mark? Because that's the only thing that's coming to my brain.
Is it giving main character energy?
I think so. I'm gonna lock it in because honestly, I don't have any more lifelines to use anymore, and that's the only thing brewing in my matter. So I'm gonna lock in.
Are you locking it in for sure?
I'm gonna lock.
You sure
in.
about that?
I'm gonna lock in. What is a protagonist?
Okay, Fairy Sonia has locked in her answer. Let us see for 500. Fairy Sonia is correct!
The protagonist is the right answer.
Fairy Sonia, you are getting added another 500 points, which has brought your grand total to a whopping 2,300. Fairy Heena is at 1,700. So, on to the next round.
Heena, what are you gonna choose?
I will choose and for 100.
Okay, let's see what's behind the curtain. The question reads, what does PEMDAS stand for? In which order do we solve PEMDAS? Any thoughts, Fairy Heena?
I know it's parentheses. E, I'm blanking on. M is multiply, division, add, and subtract. What is E? Parentheses. Equation, equal. What? Oh my gosh. And I know it's left to right. Oh my gosh. I don't know what E is, fairies.
An eternity later.
I think I know because math, come on, exponents, hello.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna lock in.
Fairy Heena has finally Fairy Heena has come to a final answer, and your final answer is
What is parentheses, exponents, multiply, division, add, subtract, and what is left to right?
okay. Heena has provided us her answer. Now let's see if it's right. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and left to right. Heena, A for 100. Yay!
Add that bad boy right up on that score, baby!
Okay, so the score is Fairy Heena at 1,800 and Fairy Sonia at 2,300.
Let's just check in with Fairy Sonia and see how you're feeling. You have a whopping lead. You're doing amazing, sweetie, honestly.
Thank you.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
But how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like I need to keep this momentum going. I gotta keep answering these questions right and doing what I'm doing. Got my head in the game. Gotta stay focused.
Okay, love the energy, love the excitement. So with that being said, what are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna go with my last 500. Like for 500.
Like for 500 reads, what city is the Colosseum in?
I don't even know what a Colosseum is.
Huh?
I'm cooked. I'm thinking Europe, like France again, maybe Italy.
Okay.
I'm gonna just lock in. What is Italy?
So locking it in,
Yeah.
let us see the answer.
I got it right. Italy, Rome. Rome is in Italy. Not too much on me. Can I get this right? Half point.
Fairy Sonia, the answer was in fact Rome, in the city of Rome. So I apologize, but
That's okay.
you were there, but not there.
Close but no cigar.
Correct. You still have plenty of board to come back and still keep this whopping lead that you have on Fairy Heena. So don't feel discouraged. The 500s though have been all gone, eliminated. So let's move on to the next round.
That was devastating for Fairy Sonia, but it's okay because we still have plenty of board left, and now it's on to Fairy Heena, and she's about to get some points for herself. She's about to secure the bag. So Fairy Heena, what are you gonna go for next?
I'm gonna go with like for 400.
Okay, like for 400, let's see what's behind the curtain. Name the major ocean near the Philippines.
It's so bad because I should know this. Like I really should know this, but like I was not good at, what was that? World history?
Huh?
Yeah, guys, I'm not good with the map.
The globe.
Yeah, the globe, the
Same.
map. But I mean, if I had to take an educated guess, right? Trying to be smarter than a 5th grader here. The major ocean. So it has to be big because it's major. So it's either the Atlantic, Pacific. And I'm like thinking like major. Oh, like Indian Ocean. Oh my god.
Major ocean, you gotta name one.
Okay, I'm gonna lock in. Just because it's in Asia, I'm gonna lock in.
Okay. Fairy Heena's logged in with an answer. What is your answer?
I'm gonna go with what is the Indian Ocean?
Okay, locked in, final. What is the Indian Ocean? The answer is Pacific Ocean. Womp womp womp.
Okay.
That's okay though, because honestly, that was a hard question. And that was a good guess.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Heena did not secure those 400 points, but it's okay. We still have a ton of questions left. The game's not over until the fat lady sings. Let's see what happens next.
We have Fairy Heena at 1,800 points and Fairy Sonia at 2,300. So, Fairy Sonia, take it away. Which one's your next one?
I'm gonna go with the for 400.
Let's see what is behind that one. Fireworks were invented in what country during the 7th century?
Honestly, I have no idea. I have Europe in my mind, but I know that's like the furthest thing from right. I want to say Russia. Is that weird? Russia has to be a country, right?
Russia's a country, yes.
Alright, what is Russia?
You're locking it in?
Yeah, I feel like literally like a 30% chance that I could get this right.
Well, I don't know, so let's see what the answer is. Fairy Sonia is locked in with what is Russia? Let's see.
I should have known that!
So Fairy Sonia did realize, unfortunately, she got the question wrong. It was China, so those 400 points will not be added. Let's move on to the next round.
The scoreboard remains the same. That was a 0-point round for both Fairy Heena and Fairy Sonia, but it's okay. The scoreboard is 1800 Heena, 2300 Sonia. Heena, what are you gonna go for?
I believe I have 300 left. I'm gonna go with like for 300.
It reads, Irving Berlin wrote what patriotic anthem that contains the words, stand beside her and guide her?
So patriotic. Fairies, I'm thinking patriotic. I'm trying to.
This is a hard question, honestly.
All I think about is,
You know those lyrics are not in that song.
that's not.
But it's okay, you should sing the whole thing.
It's not clicking.
After pondering, Fairy Heena has finally decided to come up with an answer.
Fairies, if I had to take an educated guess again, I don't feel confident, but my answer, and I'm locking it in, what is the national anthem?
For 300, let's see. Unfortunately, it was not the national anthem, but the correct answer was God Bless America.
Wah, wah, wah. I've been at a standstill at this 1800 for a long time.
I know.
Fairy Sonia, it's your turn. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the last 400. Video for 400.
Okay, you heard it here. Let us please see what is behind. According to the U.S. Constitution, the president is part of which of the 3 branches of government?
I don't even know what the 3 branches are. The House, the Senate. Guys! The Senate, the House, is that even right? 3 branches of government? Legislative, judicial, and I forget the last one. That seems more like the branches to me. It has to be legislative, judicial, and presidential, right? Presidential branch? That sounds so wrong. I just don't know what the other one is.
Are we gonna lock in an answer? You need a little bit more time.
I'm gonna go with what is legislative branch.
Fairy Sonia, are you locking in?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what the 3rd branch is. That could be the answer that I need.
Let's see.
Oh, it's executive!
Unfortunately, Fairy Sonia did not remember, at least now she knows, the 3rd branch, and it was the answer. So the answer is the executive branch.
Wow, I could have had 400 points secured, but
Hey,
to be true.
look at the scoreboard, you're still ahead.
True.
The scores are still the same. On to Fairy Heena.
Fairy Heena and Fairy Sonia have been at a standstill. We've been sitting at these points for the last 2 rounds. That means we have gone the last 4 questions answered incorrectly.
Oh my god, that's actually sad. Are we smarter than a 5th grader?
Yeah, we just have to get through this rut, and we will. The fairies will get through anything. Fairy Heena, what's your next move?
Since 300 and 400 are completely eliminated, I think I'm gonna go for the for 100.
The figurative language in the following sentence is called what? She has a heart of gold.
A metaphor or a simile? Comparing something similar as. It's definitely a metaphor. And then metaphor is comparing something to an object. I believe in a simile is something is like a heart of gold.
You ate down.
I'm gonna lock in my answer. What is a metaphor?
Let's see if she's gonna secure 100 points. Heena ate down. She said, I know the difference between a metaphor and a simile. Watch this.
Clock that T.
That was a very exciting round for Fairy Heena. She secured 100 points. Woo, woo, woo. Her score is now standing at 1900 and Sonia's at 2300. Let's see what happens next.
Getting pretty close, question mark. Fairy Sonia, the floor is yours.
I'm gonna go with And for 300.
Let's see what's behind. Which is the correct spelling? A, B, C, or D? What are you thinking? What
I think it's A. Because I'm like, delinquente is D, wrong. Delinquent, I don't remember spelling quint with an I. I think A, but I don't know. I'm not an English major. We all know this.
Not to much on us or
But-
Fairy Sonia at this moment.
I'm going to say, what is A?
All right. Let's see. Is Fairy Sonia's answer right? Is it A?
Yay!
Fairy Sonia has secured 300 points. That brings her total to 2,600. Woo woo. Fairy Heena, you gotta catch up, babe. Lock in. Go on your Zoom.
That was an interesting round. Both of the fairies have finally broken the seal, the curse, and I've
Literally.
gotten points finally back on the board. It's Heena's turn to make the next game time decision. What are you gonna go with?
I think that I'm gonna go with sub for 200.
Sub for 200?
Yeah.
Rotation is to 24 hours as revolution is to...
Huh?
Any thoughts, Fairy Heena?
Thinking war, battle, a revolution. But I don't know why, because it's talking about rotation is 24 hours as revolution is to... Okay, I have an answer.
Heena has locked in an answer.
I'm gonna say, what is war?
How do you feel?
Not good.
That sounds like it could have potential. I have no idea what the answer is, but that sounds right.
Okay.
She locked in, what is war? Let's see. Heena got it wrong. The answer was 365 days or a year.
Clap, clap, clap.
Guys, tell Heena in the comments she's eating, okay?
Thank you. Guys, I'm a little sad, but it's okay. I'll start to look stuff up.
Unfortunately, Heena did answer that question incorrectly, so no points for Heena that round, but let's see what happens next.
Fairy Sonia, with 6 choices remaining on the board, what is your next pick?
I'm gonna go with video for 300.
Okay, video for 300. Let's see what's behind the door. What word in the following sentence needs a punctuation mark in order to make it grammatically correct? It's going to be sad if our team loses the football game tonight. Fairy Sonia is taking a look at the sentence and she's gonna put her thinking cap on.
See, the sentence is, it's going to be sad if our team loses the football game tonight, and I want to put it in between where the if is, but a comma should be there. I don't know if it should be there, but it looks like it should be there. I'm gonna put the punctuation mark at the end of sad. What is the punctuation mark at the end of sad?
You locking that in?
Yeah. I'm not an English teacher, and I've got all the grammar questions today.
Fairy Sonia said after the sad. Let us see if that's correct. So Fairy Sonia, unfortunately, it was it's that needed the punctuation mark. It was the apostrophe before the S. Because it is...
Oh, I think I was reading the question like, where does a period go?
Huh?
A punctuation mark?
Yeah, that's like a period, comma, exclamation point, apostrophe.
Oh, so fairies. I thought a punctuation mark was like a period mark. I didn't even think about it like an
Valid.
apostrophe.
Valid.
So that makes sense because that would be an easy question.
Yeah. I was looking, I was like, I hope she sees it. Because it's
Yeah.
literally the first word in the sentence.
But that's something for me to understand now. A punctuation mark can be any of them. I just thought period automatically, not an apostrophe. I
There we
understand
go.
how to spell it.
Unfortunately, Fairy Sonia did not get those points, but it is okay. Let's dust our shoulders off. We learned something new, both of us in this video. We're learning a lot, actually.
Yeah. The score stands Fairy Heena at 1900 and Fairy Sonia at 2600. It's Fairy Heena's turn, and let's see what she ends up doing.
I'll choose go for 100.
Let's see what's behind the curtain. If a train was supposed to arrive at 3:15 p.m. and arrived 35 minutes late, it arrived at... Fairy Heena has her answer secured. What are you going with?
What is 3:50 p.m.?
Okay, let's see if Heena is right. What is 3:50 p.m.? Secured the bag. As you guys saw, Fairy Heena did answer the last question correctly for 100 points, so that puts her at 2,000 points for her grand total. And for me, I'm at 2,600. So let's see what happens next.
Great game so far, guys. We are almost at the last question. 4 more remaining on the board. Fairy Sonia, your choice.
I'm gonna go with video for 200.
Let's see what is behind. What is the past tense for swim?
Oh my god, swam? I don't know. Because you're like, I went for a swim. I swam
She's really thinking about it.
Swam, is swim a word? Okay, final answer. I'm gonna lock in what is swam.
Let's see. What's the answer?
Yay!
Fairy Sonia is correct! The answer was swam.
I feel like you second guess yourself in these situations because it's like the atmosphere you're put in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
stage
saying-
fright.
Yeah!
Fairy Sonia got those 200 points, bringing her to 2,500. Woo, 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 woo. Fairy Heena trailing a little bit behind at 2,000.
It is Fairy Heena's turn to decide. What is she gonna go with? The options are getting very limited on the board. Fairy Heena, what's your next move?
I think I'm just gonna choose a 200 and I'll go with, it's like or the, I like to say like, so let's go like for 200.
Okay, like for 200. Let's see what's behind the curtain. How many stars are on the American flag?
There used to be 53, used to be 52, used to be 51, used to be 50, so it's out of those four. I hope I'm right. Imagine. I know it's 50 to 53. I want to say 50 so bad, but 52 sounds so right. Did that logic even make any sense? This question's stressing me out. This is for 200 points too, so I gotta be smart. If it's
Chat.
50, I'm gonna crash out. If it's 50, I'm gonna crash out.
Chat, should we see if he knows right? Let's find out. The answer was unfortunately 50. I had thought that it was, I know that it was 50, but I feel like they made it so it's 49 now.
Is it 49 now?
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
Heena, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but you did not get any points that round. But it's okay because that was a valid attempt.
Thank you. I'm okay. No sore losers over here.
The score stands Fairy Heena at 2,000 points and Fairy Sonia at 2,800. Let's see what Sonia does next.
Last two on the board, Fairy Sonia. What you choosing?
The for 200.
You heard her. Let's see. What body system is the brain a part of? Fairy Sonia's pondering.
What body system? Like the central nervous system.
Okay.
Central nervous system. And then that has the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. So I'm thinking your brain is part of that body system. So I'm going to lock in with what is the central nervous system.
You heard her. That's her locked in answer. Is it the central nervous system? Fairy Sonia is indeed correct.
Thank
It
you
is
so much.
the nervous system. So Fairy Sonia, add those 200 points to your big point total, bringing you to 3,000. Good job.
Thank God, nursing school taught me well. Fairies, this is very sad news, but we are down to our last and final question. And the score is Fairy Heena at 2,000 and Fairy Sonia at 3,000. Can Fairy Heena take the last 100 points on this Jeopardy scoreboard of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Let's find out.
Guys, this is my chance to only lose by 900 points. So let's hope I eat.
Fairy Heena, this is the last and final 100-point category. Take it away.
Can I have sub for 100, please?
Let's see, can Heena acquire these 100 points? What is the name of the Portuguese explorer who first landed in the Philippines on 1521?
You guys, I think I know this. And I think I know this only because I read about her. And I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I'm thinking on a whole different mindset.
Okay, Fairy Heena with the quickest. She knows what the answer is. She's feeling confident. She's feeling very demure, very cutesy.
I'm very demure.
What's your final answer, Fairy Heena?
I'm gonna lock it in with, what is Sacagawea?
Clap if you have no idea who this is.
What is Sacagawea? Let's see. Let's find out. Unironically, that was so funny. I can't even, it's like the moments where it's so funny you can't laugh. So clearly from that reaction you can tell Fairy Heena, she thought that she ate, and I honestly did too. Did you guys? Let us know in the comments down below. Heena's so sad right now, but it's okay, Fairy Heena. You put up a good fight, and to conclude, unfortunately, you did not get the 100 points. The correct answer was, who is Ferdinand Magellan? Magellan. Who is Ferdinand Magellan? I can't say it.
You actually say it.
I can't say his last name. Magellan.
Why do you keep adding extra stuff? Why do you say his name? Magellan.
Magellan. Correct answer was.
I forget again. No, you don't. She doesn't.
Correct answer was Ferdinand Magellan, and she had said that it was Sacagawea, which is okay. That was a valid attempt. That was a valid answer.
She was an explorer, so not too much on me.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark expedition.
Thank you.
Yes. So that really concludes our Jeopardy game. The winner was Fairy Sonia.
Woo! Everybody, round of applause! She won that lunch! She's a winner!
And unfortunately, the loser is Fairy Heena. But it's okay, because we're both gonna go out to lunch and eat together.
Yay!
So, the final standings were Fairy
Sonia has to tell the final score. Like, we know you're the winner.
Fairy Heena at 2,000 and Fairy Sonia at 3,000. So a whopping 1,000-point different game. Thank you very much.
And
fun.
Scene of being
The Jeopardy host. Fairies, we hope you guys liked this exciting video. It was a game show night for the fairies today on our podcast.
Yes.
It was Are You Smarter Than 5th Grader Jeopardy conversion game, so hopefully you all like that.
But shout out for Fairy Sonia, she took that W.
Thank
W. I'm still taking a W, like she said, with the food. You know, we're gonna show you guys exactly what Sonia wants that day. It's our first game night, game show. Basically game night, because it's nighttime.
If you guys want more videos like this, definitely comment down below and let us know. So hopefully y'all like that bit too of us being the MCs, because we thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, it was an on spot.
It was we are actresses.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Stage presence.
No stage fright.
Yeah, but I did have stage
But there was.
fright. Stage fright was at an all-time high.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
It
To see.
it really felt like you were roasting me. To wrap it all up, fairies, we do want to again say how much we appreciate you fairies out there. We are so grateful.
We are at 52 subscribers. Last time we had a check-in, we were at 45, and now we're at 52. That's huge. That's almost a 10 subscriber growth.
I'm so excited, and I can speak for Sonia too. We are so happy to be able to be doing this, and it wouldn't be anything without those viewers out there who continue to watch our episode drops all the time. We love you guys. We hope you guys continue to support us. We are so excited to keep dropping new content. We already know what we're filming for our next episode, so stay tuned. Again, we appreciate the immense love and support, and it's all reciprocated back to you.
Without further ado,
Bye, fairies!